movies, boy. Maybe we could hang out, boy. Whatever you wanna do, cause I'm down for it. I'm down for you. Go to the movies, boy. Maybe we could hang out, boy. Whatever you.
Jumping right into the tutorial. Clearly somebody was excited to be back in front of the camera. This is the hair I used, and all details on that will be listed below in the description box. I turned this into a 2-day project and did the twists or the braids the night before, and so just taking those down. I had 65 of them all together, and I braided all of them at the root and then twisted down to save time because it would have took forever to braid it all the way down. Just showing y'all what the twists look like. As you can see, I already did one, so clipping the rest away. And I like to use the larger crochet hook. I don't know, it just moves smoother for me, and this is my preference. Some people hate them, whatever. Now I'm going in and going under the twist, and I'm using the Jazz Nicole method and gripping onto that crochet and pulling it through my hair, going back and latching it through as you would on a normal cornrow and locking that in. And I'm just pulling to make sure it's nice and taut at the root. And then this is the hard part. This took forever trying to figure out which way to twist it, but you want to unravel it and figure out which way the hair is going and start to wrap your hair inside the twisted coil, which is the faux lock in theory. One thing to keep in mind is that you want to make sure you're wrapping rather than twisting, because early in the process, I found myself doing a twisting motion, and I was just twisting my hair around it rather than wrapping it to disguise it. You'll see what I mean, and once you start doing it, you'll figure out the right motion, and you'll get a lot faster at it as well. But just wrap it all the way down to the bottom until you run out of your hair. If y'all see me running my mouth, my brother was sitting right in front of me entertaining me while I was doing this because it took forever. And once I get to the end, just taking some Eco Styler gel and wrapping it to secure it. And those are the first two. Let's go. Here's me wrapping it from a different angle, and I'm glad I started recording at this point because I actually went in the wrong direction, and you'll see what it looks like when you do that. The one in front of it actually did the same thing, and as soon as you release your hand from the twist, it'll start unraveling and you'll see your hair sticking out a whole lot, and that's how you know that you need to go back and redo it. Trial and error, baby. Ooh, try again, girl. I swear there's no better feeling than getting to the very last one. I just wanted to go through and show you all one more time how to go about doing that. Feel free to pause, rewind, play again as you go, and just take your time, persevere, and get through it. It's so worth it. Y'all see that speed game went up, didn't you? So that's pretty much how I installed the hair. Now I want to go through some pros and cons of the hair really quick. So as far as pros go, it's really lightweight. It's versatile, more so than if I was to do the regular crochet method. Like, you can bun them and everything. You use less hair when you use this method. So normally I would use 7 packs on a client, but I only needed 3.5 packs with doing them individually. And I counted out how many I would use because, like I said in the beginning of the video, I had 65 twists and I knew how many faux locks were in each pack, so that's a plus as well. As far as timing goes, it took me 1.5 hours to do the braids or the twist, which I did yesterday, and then it took me about 2 hours to do the wrapping. And I think that's because these are smaller than what most people use, but I really like how natural these look. They're not super shiny and crochet looking, so I really appreciate that about them. And I like they have a wave to them. it did take me more time than I expected. The longer that your hair is, the more time it'll take because you literally have to wrap it all the way down. And I also say this, if you have the patience for it and if your hair isn't as long, then I would recommend braiding it just so that you have a more sturdy foundation. But if you like flexible twists, then my clippers came out. Then you do want to go ahead and just braid it at the root, twist it down, you'll be good to go. I did a middle part so that I could flip it either way, because usually I'm a side part girl, but when it comes to having braids and twists, I like to switch it up, and I know I'm gonna wear it up, down, a little bit of everything. Yeah, so that's the only con I have. It took longer than I expected it to take, but I mean, it's done now, and hopefully I'll be able to keep this in until graduation. It was definitely worth it. I absolutely love this, and I wanted faux locks originally, but I know people complain that they take forever and they're really heavy, and I wasn't trying to go for that. So this is the perfect alternative. Also, if you like your roots to be really tight, this may not be the style for you, unless you go and wrap it on top. But it does have a really natural finish, and it looks like it could be yours, like it's growing out of your scalp. So another plus for me could be a con for somebody else, I'm not sure. That's about it. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram to see how I style these. Me and my friend were talking about me putting these in, and she's like, well, you know, you dress for your hair, so I've been planning like what I'm gonna wear while I have this in. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button and stay tuned for more videos to come, and I'll see you on my next one. Peace.